Well, good. That's the rational way to do it. But anyway, I'm just saying that there should be more, and there should be more ways to get into. Like I said, I had some great ideas for levels for games, and I'm just saying there's just no way to ever turn that into anything. You can't get in, can't get in the door.
I'm not saying it's an inherently bad thing. Take a look at like the aforementioned Half-Life 2 engine. Half-Life 2 was a game which had a linear storyline, but the same engine can be used for a game like Left 4 Dead, which is a multiplayer zombie survival game, or Team Fortress 2, which, same game mechanics, but very different characters in a very different role. It's strictly multiplayer. Or it can also be Counter-Strike. It can be a whole host of different games, and it's the same fucking engine. But the thing that I can't stress enough is that's from creativity. It was people taking the time to write decent storylines. Create interesting characters and interesting character dynamics that you don't see happen very often in gaming. Novelty is what's important.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying it sort of matures. I mean, I think you can look at movies and you can see a lot of the same themes in the formula that's underlying all of them. In so many respects, this whole good and evil, blah, 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 theme. And look at the movies now. I mean, they're all kind of very cliche in that respect. It's just create.
I think movies are going to be put out of business by video games eventually. I think people are just going to want to play movies instead of watch them. Be like what TV
especially when the movies are as thin and uncomplicated as movies like the Batmans and the X-Men. I mean, come on, those are just that is just dead wood in terms of character development or anything else. I mean, they're not. There's no writing. It's just about having some stuff blow up and some knives pop out of somebody's arms or something. I mean, it's just silly shit.
Yeah, but that's fun, I mean, the best part of Titanic is like a 3-hour-long movie, and the best part is when it breaks at 15 minutes where it's havoc. It's the only part worth watching.
Yeah, well, that's because the movie sucked. Okay, if you made a movie that was good, you'd want to watch the first hour and a half because it would be good. It's like Das Boot, right? That's a great movie. And the damn thing ain't sinking through the whole movie. That was such a sad ending, really. I mean, man, they went through all that shit, and they all get
Alright, let's
blown
not
up in the
talk
end.
about the movie Titanic, please. I really hate that movie. But
yeah,
I won't give
too.
more.
Like, that's my #1 most hated movie on planet Earth.
I think that they'll make video games so easy to play that it'll be like, Atari. It'll be like one button. So then everybody can play.
Yeah, well, eventually they'll have the penis game controller, and then you
Yeah,
won't need
exactly. Generation by generation, people are going to be so adapted
won't need a very
to the
fucking complex story
controller.
then. Just have my penis
Video game controllers are going to be like just a fact of life, like cell
play the
phones.
vagina game, and yeah, it'll all be over. Won't need any more drama, no more dialogue.
So I'm playing the new Halo as we speak, and I feel like I'm like being trained to like some kind of war that's coming,
Yeah, well, that would be the way you would interpret it, but whatever. Fine. I think they all seem like war training to me, but whatever. I mean, it's sort of a theme in all the video games, sort of, kind of.
We're a combative species. We like to argue, and we like to translate our nature into these games as violent conflict.
No, we like to win.
A little bit depressing if you think about it.
We like like to win, you know, so it doesn't really matter if we, you know, you're chasing little rainbows or you're, well, I'm collecting, you know, remember Pac-Man, you'd be collecting shit. I'm collecting shit, I'm collecting shit, I'm collecting, you know, it's just about collecting shit, you know, and they're just evolved from there. Shoot asteroids and collect shit. Well, it sounds good, Earthworm. But, yeah, I don't know that game.
Oh, Earthworm Jim, isn't that, it's got like really bizarre stuff happening all the time. Like there are grandmothers in wheelchairs trying to fall on your head. You can like suck on a cow, just like udders to regain health.
Ooh, I hated those kind of games. I hated any game that had health. I hated health. Health was always really irritating. Yeah, I really don't like games that keep score in these kind of ways, like how many times you get hit and you have, oh, you got too big a wound, you're going to die now, blah, 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 or whatever. I hate that shit. I hate reloading for no fucking reason. Just say, oh, you suck. And then just give me infinite power and just say, you suck now and then. You know, just insult me now and then with, you suck, but don't waste my fucking time having to reload the fucking game because I ran out of health. I mean, fuck you. Or I got shot too many times. Fuck that shit. I'm just gonna reload anyway. Yeah, just give me unlimited everything and just let me measure myself, my performance based on my own standards. That's how I looked at it. I want every weapon available. I want everything. And if I feel like just using the handgun, then I'll use it. But if I want to use the, you know, nuclear flamethrower, then that's what I'll use. Damn it. It's up to me. I should decide. Fuck the game telling me what I can do and what I can't do. It's like I love games where I could shoot like people on my own team or something. That was the best part. Is like being in a war game and you just start shooting the rest of your, you know, you just turn on your own army.
My favorite is the World War II shooters. Those are the best.
Of Medal of Honor Duty 3.
I like the one where you throw the banana. You're a gorilla and you're standing on one building and you throw this banana at the other gorilla. And yeah, I really like that game. That was my favorite.
Oh my god, Gary, you just blew my mind. My dad used to play that game on his, like, ancient 1980s laptop. Like, he showed it to me when we were all little kids. Holy fuck.
Yeah, that was like the first DOS game, man. You played that on DOS, you know, MS-DOS. But I like the purity of it in a way, though. You know, just the pure physics of it. Here you had a target, you had to think about what you were doing, and you could even do it like infinity shots almost, you know, almost where you threw the banana straight up, you know, it's like the wind would blow it just enough to make it land on the other gorilla, and it would take like 15 minutes for your permutation to come through, you know, because you were throwing the banana so straight up. But I mean, yeah, I mean, I liked that simple mechanics. There was something satisfying in that for me. I mean, I liked asteroids. I mean, I liked simple games. I like the simple, you know, here's your task. You know, shoot the little round things that are coming at you. Okay, I'm on it. There. Burr. Burr. I can hear you typing, Blake. Burr. First movie, wow, that's tough to say. I mean, I've seen movies from a long time ago. I mean, there's just so many great movies, so I can't even. King Kong, you know, the first time I saw that, I was like 7, I don't know, you know, that's pretty impressive. Yeah, it's just so funny to think about movies that I saw for the first time, like on a cruddy little black and white TV, you know. Yeah, I could see you, Blake. I can hear you typing, so your mic's open. Stop it. We never had. My father never bought a color television.
My family had a really crappy TV for most of the 90s.
Yeah,
But recently, things got a little bit better, and my folks bought one of those high-definition, giant-ass TVs. I have to admit,
We're not gonna be
it's
sitting here talking
quite a
about
thing
TVs
to
all
actually
night, are we?
watch shit on.
Oh,
TVs
whatever,
and
old
Predator.
hacks. What do you want to talk about? You want to talk
Seriously.
about what do you want to talk about? Baritones? Oh yeah, let's have a time.
Anything
baritones,
would be
man.
better than
Oh, the
talking about
baritones, man.
televisions
There's no
and
tone
the
like a
movie Predator.
baritone.
Probably just talk about when you're gonna finally decide to get a job, a J-O-B. We should talk about when you're gonna get a job, dude.
Let's talk
Hey,
about
you know
when
what?
you're gonna get kicked out of the fucking room for being a
Hey,
little
Harry,
pussy
you know what?
cunt. Little trolley
Harry.
pussy cunt.
I
Yeah.
have
talk about
OCD, so I'm a workaholic, so there.
that. Oh yeah, you're a workaholic. yeah, right. Yeah, I pet the cat today, and then I had a bowl of porridge. So, old hack, see, there's really nothing to talk about. There really isn't. It's all been said. Right?
Well, no, I have an idea.
I should die. Yeah.
I have an idea.
No, you don't. but-
Okay,
Yeah, I do.
to me, right now,
Actually.
Gary looks like he's frozen them right now.
Yeah, he's much more trollish whenever his dock freezes. Alright, so here's my idea. People say that it's the voters' fault that we have a shitty government. But that can't be, because the only choices they're giving are puke or shit. So,
Well, look,
How do we get the
people have a
voters'
huge
power?
choice on the internet, on YouTube. They have a huge choice, and who they choose?
no they don't.
Lame-ass,
No, they
lame-ass
don't.
wimp balls
We
like
have a representative
Thunderbutt
government
and
in
amazing
YouTube, just like
atheists.
how we have
That's
a
who they
representative
fucking
government
choose.
and everything else.
Now, the people suck, old hacks. You can keep pretending it's some conspiracy by the
Not
Martians.
true. It's not
It's
true.
the people that suck.
the people were asked to vote for